Okay, beautiful day. Well, beautiful night. So, I am doing a late night reading, okay? It's late, okay? I just made new cards, okay? And these cards are going to be for love readings, okay? For relationships, people that are talking, dating, okay? Everything of any type of connection, okay? This is what these cards is for, all right? It was like I had something else I wanted to write down real quick, but I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was. What was it, man? What was it? Oh, it's gonna come to me. I can't say anything about it. I'm gonna forget about it. It's gonna come to me. All right. So, as I was shuffling these cards, right, 3 cards popped out. All right, and I put it down. So what came out was justify, DL, and anticipating. Okay. So somebody is trying to justify the fact, okay, is what I'm getting, that they are on the DL. With this anticipating, I'm not sure what they're anticipating. Are they anticipating coming out about this? Okay, let's figure this out. Let's keep going here. I'm getting somebody's talking to somebody that's on the DL and they trying to find, okay, I got childish, okay? But what came out first was this one, pedestal. Okay, so I'm getting that. Okay, what came out next? It was divine union in reverse. Oh my goodness, childish. So this is what I'm getting. Pedestal, divine universe. Okay, this person is trying to justify the fact that they own a DL, right? I'm getting that they are anticipating speaking the truth about this, or they are anticipating like holding somebody up on a pedestal here, even though they know this is not a divine union, because they're being childish here. I'm getting somebody don't want to admit, somebody trying to justify the fact they own a DL. Like somebody don't want to admit that they own a DL. We got apology at the bottom of the deck here. Apology. Okay, and accountable and attract. So it's like, with this attract card, it's like this person can be like somebody who attracts. Okay, put in effort. This is, they be fair. It's like they do everything right, right? They do everything right when y'all just talking, because it's like they want to be seen as like the good guy, the guy that does everything right, the guy that is like somebody that you can put on a pedestal. Yeah. It's like they have you anticipating them. Yes, they somebody that will have you anticipating them. They do everything right to make it seem like they're a good guy. The whole time they on the DL. Probably don't even like women. Okay, if this is a man, if this is female, she don't like men. But I can't see women acting like this. I mean, unless she trying to set that man up. You get what I'm saying? I'm just getting heavy that this is a man, a masculine here, that's trying to get someone, like somebody trying to justify the fact that they want to be out here, right? And what they do is, the way they do this is, they don't ever tell you they want a DL, of course, right? It's the DL down low. You don't know. But what they do is they get you to anticipate them by doing everything right. It's not a problem for them to be standoffish and like, you know what I mean, not trip about you not answering the phone, not trip about, you know, not doing nothing with you, not going out, not tripping about not being in your presence, not tripping about the little things, right? That men would normally like, that like women would be like, all right, come on, let's go out when we going out, when I'm gonna see you, you know, just normal things that people do when they date, all right? So it's like talking on the phone, you know, texting, whatever. This person, they do everything right because that's their way in making them look like, okay, somebody that you want to be with, okay? I'm getting a feed off of your energy that way by getting you to anticipate them, okay? right? Because they put on a look, they put on a show because they on a DL, so that you can put them on a pedestal here, okay, with this anticipation and pedestal. And then it's like divine union. They know this union not going away. They know this not divine union. They know they not having sent. They know that the Most High did not send them your way, okay, to be with you and to wed you and to have a family. They know this because they don't even like your kind. They don't even like the same sex. I mean, they don't even like, you know, if it's a man, they don't like women. If it's a woman, they don't like men, type of thing. But I'm getting they doing this, and it's like, this is childish. This is so childish. This person is so childish. Let's keep going here. This is crazy. This person is crazy. Okay. I'm still getting these cards separated because I gotta be able to shuffle them, okay? It's like some of them still be stuck together, so I gotta spread them apart, okay? This is gonna be a quick reading too, alright? This is crazy. Can I get some more? Let's see. Let me get some more okay, on this energy. Alright. Wow, this is why, like, they will have you anticipating so hard, okay, about being with them and being around them, talking to them, because they play it so cool, man. It's like, dang, this person is everything I asked for. No, they just don't like women. Or they just don't like men. Nah, baby. They okay with being your friend. Honestly, they just probably trying to get tips on how to, like, be more, like, feminine like you, or be more masculine like you, or something like that. They learning from you or something. They really probably don't like you. Okay, they probably jealous of you. Probably want to be like you. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. This is the type of person you be like, they be like, oh, I was with my homeboy. You gotta question it, alright? Oh my goodness, can I get something else? Alright, this is very specific, okay? Because this is, what's this? Mind games, dependable. Okay, so I'm getting it. They know this not a divine union, right? Okay, which is very childish because they not being honest, all right? And then with this dependable card, it's like they may even come off as being dependable here. Like, you can depend on them for things. Oh my goodness. Like, you can depend on them for, like, just about anything that I'm getting your level of, you know, the level of the connection will require, okay? Yes. I'm getting they really play their cards right, but they playing mind games the whole time. Okay, the whole time they playing mind games, okay? To get you to put them on a pedestal. Oh my goodness. Too many cards came out. Same sex. I can't make it up. Oh my goodness, look. Oh. That was the official one that came out. The rest of them kind of like just fell out with this one because they stuck together, okay? Because these came out in a bunch, but this one flew. Oh my goodness. And then loyal was with that one. We got family support, okay? And we got this right here, all right? So, I'm getting that. I'm doing a reading. You gotta go in there, okay? Go back in there, watch the TV. Go ahead, sure. You can get some, make some little lemonade or whatever. It's in the bottom of the cabinet right there. You just, you know, just scoop it in there, put it in there. All right, so yeah, same sex, like, you see what I mean? This is what I'm saying. They playing mind games because they know the whole time they like their own kind, okay? They like their gender. They like the same sex, okay? Oh my goodness. And it's like, they very loyal. I'm getting, they come off as very loyal. Somebody that you can, like, that you know is not going nowhere. Like, they come off as very loyal, okay? I'm getting their family. They support their family here. They have family support. Like, they support their family, or they got family support here, okay, when it comes to their lifestyle here. Yeah. I'm getting that this is just something they like to do. This is something they like to do here. This is something that they do here. They like to do. I'm getting, I don't know what that's about. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. Yeah, maybe that's why they like doing that in the shower, because you know they probably feel like it's more clean that way. You know, they probably feel like it's more clean. Oh my god, I'm just I'm just flabbergasted right now. Like, y'all understand? All right, let's keep going, cause this enough to make a person run away from you so fast. If you catch on to what they got going on, it's like, nah, don't run. Nah, come here. They need some healing here. Okay, they need to heal. I'm getting it. They could be going through something traumatic. They could have went through something traumatic that could have made them turn like this. Okay, or they just need to heal and be themselves here. I'm getting something really could have traumatized them. They need healing. I'm getting it. They don't want this out because they feel like they can heal from this. I'm feeling like they feel like they can heal from this. I'm getting it. This not really what they want to do because they on the down low. So it's like, I feel like this is something they feel like they can heal in secret and like still, you know, act normal in a way. Like it never happened here. Yeah, like they never was on a DL. Yeah. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, trust. It's like this person wants to like build trust. They want to trust themselves again. I'm getting. They want to really heal and be somebody that people can really trust here. Yeah, I'm getting it. They know they not trustworthy. Them playing these childish mind games like this. Yes, lying. Okay, not telling people their preference for real. Yeah, I'm getting they want to heal so they can like be able to trust themselves again. Be able to just trust in general again. I'm getting they went through something traumatic here that you know, it's causing the need for some healing here so they can trust themselves again, or just trust again in general. Yeah, which is still the same thing as trusting yourself. Okay, let's keep going here. What else you got for me? Indulgence. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because this person know that they are indulgent in this lifestyle and nobody knows. It's like they're keeping it a secret. They are indulgent. They could be indulgent in substances right now, and this is why they could need to heal. Yeah, because they could be indulging in substances right now. They could be trying to cope. Okay, what else flipped over? Something flipped over. Shallow mindset. Okay, it didn't pop out. Okay, but it was flipped over. I'm not gonna take it. Okay, this person has a shallow mindset here. They indulge in things that's not healthy for them. I'm getting to try to like get away from this way of like, I'm getting these feelings that they have, this trauma. I'm getting this trauma with this healing. Okay, what's this? Afraid of love. Yes, this person is definitely afraid of love. Yes, they're afraid to open up because they know they need to heal. They even need to heal. They need to pick a side. I'm getting they need to pick a side. They need to pick. All right. It's like if you just fixated on being so afraid of love, but you would rather play mind games with somebody and string them along here like this, knowing that you playing mind games. It's like you need to pick a side. Is you done? You done? Go ahead, mix it up. Yeah, this person need to pick a side because they're afraid of love because they can't be honest with themselves. Okay, this is why they need to pick a side, because they're afraid of this information coming out. I'm getting when the love comes about, they run. They don't know how to like face love because it's like, I'm not really this way that you think I am, so they run. Oh my goodness, this is tripping me out, y'all. This is like, I'm just, what? This is the message? Okay. Listen, I always do readings for myself. I speak in third person, okay? So just remember that. And just remember that these messages is for somebody else other than myself as well. So that's another reason why I speak in third person. Because it's not all about me. I'm not the only one in the collective here, okay? That's why. This will definitely want to come out. I want to see what it says. but it didn't come out, but it wanted to love spell. So they be doing love spells on people. Yes. Yeah, they be doing love spells. Hopeless romantic. I can't make it up. They answer all the phone calls. They do everything right. Oh my goodness, yes. It's like this person, they will sit there and like do this love spell on you and make you think that they so in love with you. Okay, and once you put them up on this pedestal where you like, I'm in, I'm all in, it's like they go ghost because they're afraid of love. That's what I'm getting with this hopeless romantic. It's like they be doing everything. They be doing everything to show you that they the perfect one, and it's all a love spell the whole time. They just getting attention here because whole time they need to heal. Okay, if this is not what they want, they need to heal. So it's like doing that love spell makes them feel a sense of normalcy, makes them feel a sense of like, how can I put this, man? It makes them feel like it helps keep up with their image. It helps keep up with what they're trying to like portray to people. Okay, it helps keep up with this false sense of reality that they got in their head because they on a DL. I'm getting, if somebody found out, they will go bizarre. They will go nuts. Okay, I'm getting dangerous energy for real with this person because it's like they don't want nobody to find out. They do love spells on people by like answering their phone calls. Okay, doing everything right with this hopeless romantic here. But it's like they hopping in and out of connections too, doing this. Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going here. This is crazy. This is crazy. I was not expecting this, okay? So it's like, for me, in my situation, wow. If you ever feel like you don't know why God could have like pulled back from you, distant lover, they are right distant lover. I'm getting that distant in a way where they can be right with you, right next to you, and it still feel like they distant in a way like something's not there. A part of them is not there because it's not there. A part of them thinking about something completely different, someone completely different. Okay, that's why they so chill. That's why they can be so you know, just fit the script here of what of an ideal man that you would want to be with. Okay, yeah, we got running. Oh my God, I can't make this up. They got running. They be running, okay, because they psycho. They're psychopath. Listen, this person, as soon as you start to show them that you love them, they pull back, they run. As soon as they start to love you, they run. Okay, either or. And this is because they don't got it all up there. Okay, they psycho. Why? Because they have to keep up this image because they on the DL. I'm getting that if they don't run, you're gonna see this side of them here, okay, where it's gonna be a whole different side. Okay, yeah, and you like, where the hell did that side come from? Yeah, because they hiding who they really are. At this point, you don't know who they are. Yeah, at this point, you don't know who they is. What's this that want to come out? Oh, I ain't gonna take that. It was hanging. All right. It was hanging like this. All right, I ain't taking that one. All right, this is crazy, y'all. I just okay, somebody's going through this. Okay, I can't be the only one. Oh my goodness, okay, I can't make this up. What's this that fell out? Denial. Listen, look at these cards. Denial. This person be in denial. That's why they run. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, because they in denial about what it is that they really, really want here. I'm getting they don't know what they want. And if they do, I'm getting that they very sure that they want the same sex, but they just don't want it to be out. Okay, so they in denial. It's like ego. It's like they will feel a great sense of insecurity. Okay, I'm getting they probably off themselves if people find out. I'm getting something traumatic happen to them, or I'm getting it could have been weak for something. Yeah, I'm getting lacking self-control here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. They in denial about who they are. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, y'all. I feel sorry for whoever's going through this, okay, and actually like lay down with this person, okay. I feel sorry. It says karmic and access granted. It didn't pop out, it just flipped over. I'm not taking it, okay. I'm not taking it. I want it to fly out, alright. Depends on what it is. It depends on alright, this came out. What I just say? What I just talk about? Self-control. Let me fix the card, alright? I use these little construction paper, alright? Self-control. This person is in denial, okay? I'm getting with the self-control card. They appear as if they have self-control, okay? But let you find out about what they got going on. All that self-control is out the window, okay? They got to uphold this image of having self-control, being in control. I'm getting it. They ain't controlling themselves on what they doing to you, playing mind games, okay? They ain't controlling themselves doing that, okay? Because they have to be. Because if they don't be who they really are, going to come out. They gotta have self-control here because it's an image. This person is an actor, okay? This person is an actor. This person, oh my goodness, y'all, be careful out here, y'all, because people unaliving people just because they be finding out about the man on the DL. Look, peaceful. Do you see this? This person come off as having self-control and being peaceful. No, nigga, you hiding. This is some type of illusion that they putting up here with this peaceful and this self-control. Well, not really. I'm getting they at peace in their own mind here. This access granted want to come out so bad. It's like they at peace with who they are in their head. Okay, with them not telling you, they at peace with all that. Okay, they got self-control with they're putting on this image, acting, being this certain particular person for you, so you won't see them for who they are. I just saw 22 1 o'clock. Okay, yes, this person really is really in control of, and in that sense, okay, yeah, they peaceful in that sense, okay, yeah, but let you know what they got going on. Oh, it's gonna be a whole different ball game. Okay, I'm getting, they ain't gonna stop for the rest of their life, okay, try and get you back. Okay, for the rest of their life, you a target. What we got? Overwhelmed. Yes, they, okay. So, whole time while they sitting here acting, putting on this show, okay, of self-control and peaceful, okay, because they in denial here about them being on the DL. It's like they whole time overwhelmed. And it is, I'm getting it. They become overwhelmed very easily. That's what I'm getting. Nope, I'm getting they become overwhelmed very easily here. Yeah, because it's like if anything go outside of this, if any questions you ask them or anything that's out of the norm of what they would be acting and portraying in front of you, right, comes about, some type of confrontation or something that comes about, okay, that would go against their normal way of acting and portraying here to be someone that they are not, they become very overwhelmed quickly. They don't like, it's like you won't hear them say certain things. They probably won't even like emotional. I can't make this up, yo. It's like they probably won't even say certain things. They probably won't say certain things that, you know, men would say, like, you know, give you compliments and give you reassurance, validate your emotions and stuff like that. They won't do that because they too busy worrying about themselves. It's like their attention is always on themselves, okay? You'll never hear this person reciprocate energy or pour into you because they so fixated on keeping up with this image with themselves. They don't have time for that. They don't have time to be sitting there pouring into you, okay? They don't have time, okay? We have emotional over type of overwhelm. Yeah, they become very emotional overwhelmed when you start to like ask them things or do things that's out of the norm, that's, you know what I mean, that's not outlining with the way that they kind of display to you that they that they are, or that the way things are. Yeah. Can I get something else here? Oh my goodness. Listen, I gotta write this down. This thought I just had. All right, let's keep going. I can't believe this. Yeah. Okay. Man, yo. It said in-laws in space and time. All right. This person might be like, when they become overwhelming and emotional, okay, if you do something out of the norm, okay, they might be like, I got a lot going on with my family. I need some space. I need some time right now. Okay, yes, whole time, no. They about to go hit up, yo. Okay, yeah. Check that phone. Check that phone, man. Listen, I can't tell nobody what to do. But I know these type of men, all right, ear to ear. Yes, they become very upset, okay? I'm getting smile turn into a frown, okay? Anytime they become overwhelmed and emotional here with, I'm getting doing anything out of the norm of their normal way of acting. I'm getting they don't stay on the phone too long. They don't stay around too long, okay? They don't engage too long, because then the mess starts to fall off. Yeah, they appear as if they're an angel in disguise here. Okay, yeah. Gold packs, at least they use condoms here. All right, if they do, gold packs right here at the bottom of the thing. Maybe they do. All right, so ear to ear, it's like in reverse. This person when they become overwhelmed, okay, at you maybe wanting them to pour into your cup. Let's say you be like, hey, why you don't never like compliment me, or why you don't never like pour into my cup or validate my emotions or something like that, right? Or give me reassurance. They gonna always turn it back to them. All right? And it's like they become emotional, okay? Because they get overwhelmed at the fact that because they think you can see through them at this point, right? And then it's like they become upset, and they probably start to make you feel like it's your fault that they are becoming upset and you doing too much. Nah, nigga, nah. No, I'm not. Absolutely not. What just came out? Coping. Okay, I can't make this up. Trapped, no strings attached, and coping. Yes, they start to feel trapped. Okay, yeah, they start to feel trapped. Okay, when you start to confront them about little things, okay, that they not doing, they start to feel trapped because they can't explain that stuff. They start to feel like you can see through them. Okay, and they reflect. They deflect, and they start to put that energy that you trying to talk to them and, hey, leave her alone. Okay, of you trying to talk to them and trying to get to a level of understanding, overstanding, so y'all can have a resolution. Okay, it's like, no, none of that. Don't even question me. You doing too much. Nope. They come up with this line, okay? Come up with this saying about you and your character and something that you do. They try to put that on you, project that onto you, so they can use that every time you confront them about things. So they won't pour into you. So they won't come to a resolution. So they won't listen to you. They try to make you feel like, no, you just doing this too much. No, I'm not. I'm really just expressing, and I really just want us to understand what I'm saying. I really want us to come to a resolution. And they like, no, I don't think that's it. You're just this or that. You get me? Yeah, that's what they do. They feel trapped in this moment when you do this to them. Okay, when they have to really pour in or listen or, okay, do any of that outside of the acting that they're doing here, they start to feel trapped, okay? And they start to remind you that we ain't got no strings attached. Just somebody that'll stay your friend forever. They'll lay down with you and everything. They'll treat you like they love you, like they your man or your woman or whatever. But I'm getting heavy masculine energy, right? I'm getting no strings attached. They remind you once they feel like they trapped and they cornered, okay, with these questions of them having to pull back into you and act outside of this norm that they have this false reality that they have created, okay, for themselves, and how the way they operate with you, keep telling you that maybe you overthinking, all right, or maybe you you overthinking, or no, you selfish, or I think you just need to chill. I just think you just having anxieties or something like that. Okay, just take what resonates here. Like, try to, understand what I'm saying here. Okay, if you dealing with somebody like this is what they're gonna do. And then it's like they remind you that y'all don't have no strings attached, because this not nobody that's gonna be serious with you. This somebody that's gonna keep reminding you over and over again that we just friends. Okay, so once they start feeling trapped, they're gonna go back to this. Don't forget, we ain't together. So why, why I gotta pour into you? Why I gotta do this? Why I gotta do that? That's what they gonna start saying, right? They just coping here. They just trying to cope with the fact. Okay, they just trying to cope with the fact that they don't actually like you. Yeah, they just trying to cope with the fact that they don't actually like you. Okay. They're trying to cope with what they're going through, the stress that they're feeling, they're experiencing. They're coping. This is a coping mechanism. This is how they cope, by deflecting and turning it around on you. Okay? Yes. Okay, I almost felt like I couldn't get my words out. Okay? They know your worth. They see your worth here. Okay? They see that you faithful. Okay? Yeah. But I'm getting they coping here. Just talking to you is coping as well, because that helps them cope with their reality that they really are living, okay, within themselves. It's coping with that. Talking to you, making them feel normal. Okay, what is this? Heaven sent in reverse. I can't make this up, y'all. They be coping because they know they know that this connection not going away. Okay, they only using you for supply. They only using you as supply. Okay, this is similar to a narcissist, but it's not exactly a narcissist. It's just similar to a narcissist. Okay, this is a whole liar here. Okay, this person is a whole... I'm getting psychopath here, though. I'm getting sociopath, though, too. Haters. There was too many cards that came out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, too many cards came out. Yes. Hiding their attraction. This is crazy, y'all. Wow. I'm getting whatever got them in this situation was a situation where they took the bait. Okay, they took the bait. I'm getting they could have been like dealing with sex workers here or something like that. And I'm getting they could have got addicted to the sex workers that they was like getting involved with. Okay, they could have fell in love with this lifestyle. Okay, yeah, big, long, thick energy. Okay. This is big D energy. Okay, yes, sneaky link. Okay, yes, these are all the right energies right here that's coming out. Okay, open relationship. Okay, it's gonna have to be, and that's the only way they have good days here. Yeah, I'm getting it. It was a night of fun that they had, okay? And they didn't know how much they liked this, okay? And they liked it. Yeah, they became very comfortable with this. Okay, yeah. They need to confess. They need to make these confessions here. They need to confess. Yeah. What was sticking out was open root chakra, okay? We got soft skin. Okay, this person could have like, they could have a soft skin fetish or something. Okay, I'm getting it. They don't have nowhere to go here. They could have did this for survival at one point too. Okay, GPS plan B. Listen, let's keep going here. It just be a lot of cards that be coming out. All right, let me pluck like this. Let me pluck. Okay. What you got from the Holy Spirit? This is so wild, y'all. This is so wild, okay? Effort came out, okay, but it's in reverse. So I'm getting that they know this is not heaven sent, okay, this connection. I'm getting all the efforts you putting into this connection is wasted efforts. Wasted effort. It's in reverse. You wasting your effort here. They let you waste your efforts. They know that once you begin to catch on, they're gonna run. Okay, they don't care about that though. They don't care about the fact that they playing mind games with a bunch of people. They don't care about that. All they care about is using you as supply to make something, to make themselves look like something or feel like something that they are not here. Sex worker came out and fell in love. Yeah, they fell in love with a sex worker. I'm getting a sex worker was probably of the same sex and they fell in love with this. They fell in love with it. Wow, I'm getting this person live a whole life you don't know about. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is scary. Oh my goodness, this is so scary. To go out with somebody like this and not know that they like this. And like you thinking that this person is just... That's how you really gotta get to know a person. Okay, what is this? Oh my God, what I just say? Bars, clubs, nightlife, okay? We got adult parties, okay? We got dancers and strippers, okay? And then we got common interests, okay? You guys do not share common interests, okay? Because this person live a whole life you don't know about, okay? With this sex worker and all of that, they fell in love with a sex worker, okay? Because they was overindulgent in this nightlife, okay? With this bars and clubs, nightlife, okay? Yeah, adult parties, okay? Yeah. They fell in love with this dancers and strippers. Yeah, they fell in love with this life. They was overindulging in that lifestyle, with it being in reverse. Yes. And with this common interest in reverse, you and this person do not share common interest here. You looking for somebody heaven sent, divine union, okay, equally yoked, okay? Y'all ready go on a mission for the Most High Holy Spirit. You ready for this man to lead, okay? Because they allowed the Most High Holy Spirit to lead them. So you ready to be led by them type stuff. They not looking for that, okay? They want a man to lead them. Oh my goodness. Loves everything. They could love everything about you here though. They could love everything about you. I'm getting not in a way where you may think that it's love. They could love everything about you in a way where they want to be like you, okay, and mimic your energy, okay, for that man that they on the DL with, okay. Yeah, I'm getting it. Could have got SA here. It could have got SA. This is what they probably need healing from, this SA. They could have got SA sometime in their past where they still dealing with that trauma, and I'm getting the way that they deal with that trauma is by indulging in it and not actually getting healing. I'm getting some people go through this, right? But it's like, instead of them getting healing, okay, or healing themselves from this situation that they had, went through, is like they start to just overindulge in it, okay. Yeah, and it just takes over them. Yeah, and it's like, how do I get out of it? You can't. You gotta now just accept things for what they are, okay. Love, hate. Yes, it becomes a love. It's like the connection I'm getting that they have with the opposite sex is a love-hate connection always, because they don't like the opposite sex. Yeah, they're gonna always neglect you. They're gonna always neglect the yeah, they're always gonna abandon. Yeah, and be very abusive here. Okay, abusive. Yeah, with whatever connection that they have with somebody that is, okay, of the opposite sex. I'm getting, yeah, it's always gonna be a love hate. You're always gonna feel abandoned. You're always gonna feel like this person is abusing you. You're always gonna feel like this person is not showing up with this neglect here. Yeah, because they're very particular here. Very particular. This is somebody that's very particular. I'm getting the way they dress, okay, just the way they move, the way they are, okay, their gestures and everything. Very particular, where you probably can tell, okay, but you probably like, this person not like that, but whole time they is, okay. It's like you give them the benefit of the doubt because they probably just real clean, okay. But it's something about them real clean men. It's very particular, okay. It's something about them. It's something about them. All right. We got threats in reverse, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, let's get into a different energy. What's that? We got envy. It's like this person probably even begins to envy the opposite sex, okay. Yeah, because of their beauty, okay. Yeah, they might see them as being more beautiful than them or something like that. Yeah, this person is weird. This person is weird. Listen, y'all, I'm about to leave this here. Alright, this is crazy. Okay. Let me get like a closing out. What are we getting at with this? Okay. Somebody trying to justify the fact that they on a DL here. What is the ending message here? High school sweetheart? High school sweetheart? I'm getting it that if they got a high school sweetheart, I'm getting it's the opposite sex, but I'm also getting that it's like if you ever was to meet their high school sweetheart, if they got one, okay, well, she came out in the reading, so they probably got one. They could probably tell you something that would be very relevant here, very significant here to what this reading is outlining. Okay, this reading is outlining and highlighting that they are on a DL, and they find different ways to justify it by acting, okay, playing mind games, okay. They're very hopeless, romantic. They jump in and out of connections here. They use these connections as supply, okay, and to learn how to be more, I'm getting feminine, to learn, you know, I'm getting they actually like being around feminine women, okay, because this is who they are. They like imagine this person being out in the open about who they was. They probably would hang around women, and they probably would be trans, okay. So I'm getting that they actually like being around women, okay. But I'm getting that because they're not out the closet, is like they can become envious and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, they put on the show, but I'm getting it's like this high school sweetheart knows something. They know something, okay. Or they could have had this person as a high school sweetheart and nobody knew. Okay, yeah. What's this? Living situation, constructive criticism, too late, and hostile. Yeah, I'm getting that their living situation now could be a little off. Or back when they was in high school, their living situation could have been off or something like that. But I'm getting that now their living situation is off. Okay, and I'm getting that like you could have been trying to give them constructive criticism, okay, about their living situation, just about their situation in general. But I'm getting that living situation could have been something that they could have been talking about. But I'm getting that you could have been trying to give them advice or constructive criticism here, right? Yeah. But I'm getting that it was like, I'm getting that with this too late and then this hostile. It's like they didn't like this constructive criticism. They didn't like you trying to help them build up here. Yeah, I'm getting that they was falling in love a little bit. I'm getting this person could be just bisexual. Yeah. And they just don't want it to come out that they like the opposite sex too. Yeah. And I'm getting it like when you start to really show that you really care, they run. Okay, yeah, they run. And I'm getting the constructive. Once you start to like give them constructive criticism here to like help them build and grow. Building and growing is not something that they want to do because they want to stay in the dark here. Because if they start building and growing, it means healing, and it means being open about who they are, and they don't want to do that. Okay, so they look at this as like, oh, it's too late. Okay, it's too late for that. It's too late for the constructive criticism. I don't want that. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this too late. It's like they feel like it's too late. Oh, okay. They feel like it's too late for them to change here. They feel like criticism won't work. It's too late. Like they already who they are. Yeah. And they become very hostile. I'm getting, yeah. When you start to give them constructive criticism, they become hostile. Yeah. And they close the cycle. They close the cycle with you. Yeah. Yup. This is that shallow mindset. This is how the way they operate, y'all. Yup. They coming in as a whole decoy. Yes, they coming in as a whole decoy. Because they using you as supply. Yep. Because they got some hidden secrets here. They got some hidden motel secrets here that they don't want nobody to know about. Yes. Okay, and I'm going to leave that there. Okay, be careful with this threats at the top of the deck. Okay, be careful with that. All right, because people do get crazy when you start to figure out their secrets and stuff. All right. So I'm gonna leave that there. All right, I'm gonna shut the door. Okay, close the door. Okay, slam the door on that energy. Okay, and if you like the way I read, if you like how I discern, okay, if you just enjoy being here, okay, like, share, okay, you don't have to, but like, comment, subscribe, okay, and I'll be back with another reading later. Have a beautiful day.